Welcome back. We are here with Luna Clarke, and she is going to actually start her second day at work, her second training day at work. She's not yet able to actually run things herself, but she is going to do things for other people and go on patrol and all that stuff. So, anyway, she's on patrol right now, and we have to chat with some civilians and also issue a citation. So I'm just looking around. I'm like, where are the people? There's no one here. There is no one in this town, but then they start showing up. So I was like, okay, just stop one of them and talk to them. And also, I'm just clicking on them to see if I can issue them a citation. Like, this person looked like they wanted to fight, but nothing happened. So I'm just looking around. Sims are starting to spawn, and I'm hoping that I can issue a citation to somebody. She is just chatting with like random people. And then we are just trying to grab a person to cite. And finally, we are able to, in just a second here. Come on, there's a person coming. I actually don't even know what they did, but we're issuing them a citation. Maybe they littered or something. That's what we'll go with. And they're mad now that we issued them a citation, but that's too bad. So we are back at the police station and we are going to issue an APB. Again, we're not going to get any credit for any of the stuff that happens today, and well, that's kind of a bummer because she needs to interrogate a sim in order to get a promotion, and she's doing all this stuff and doing really well at work, and yet she's not going to get a promotion from it. Anyway, look, Bonehilda. Bonehilda is just chilling at the library here, but we are looking for a suspect that has red hair. And actually, both these people seem to have red hair. Although the one on the left's hair is kind of more like brownish, but it's really interesting. Well, first off, I was wondering if Bonehilda counted because I'm pretty sure Bonehilda as a sim has red hair. I can't really remember. But anyway, I was worried about that. And then also, for some reason, every time we go and issue an APB, all these Batu people show up. Oh, and FYI, I added in sun resistance, so we're not going to worry about that anymore, which is great. But anyway, all these Batu people show up. So there's only three people here. One of them is Bonehilda. One of them is this Batu person that I can't even ask about the suspect, never mind arrest them. And then there's this girl. So, I mean, I really don't have a lot of options here. I'm just going to have to make a guess. My assumption is that it's that girl because she's the one with red hair that I can click on and arrest. I am, like I said, worried that Bonehilda is a possibility. I'm also worried that, I don't know, maybe there's somebody outside, but I don't know why so many Batu people are showing up. Like, it happens again later where all sorts of Batu people are there and they're not people I can ask about the suspect or arrest. So I don't really know what kind of glitch that is, but that's just, the way it's going to be. I'm starting to give up here because I keep asking about the suspect and then I can't ask about the suspect. So we're actually just going to arrest this girl. We're just going to arrest her. I don't even care. I don't even care if she's innocent because we just have to arrest somebody. It's not like we're getting credit for this anyway. We don't even get to interrogate her. So, whatever. So, here we go. We're arresting her and bringing her back to the police station. And we don't even get to take it from there. So, training day 2. We are going to start taking mug shots, taking fingerprints, searching suspects. Nobody's come to file a police report yet, so we can't do that. There's nobody there waiting to file a police report. And then I was like, is there anybody outside maybe? But there's just not. So we are going to take her mug shot and also search her, which everybody always is grossed out after the search interaction, which I mean, I get it must be, unpleasant, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So she is going to take her mugshot and then she's going to go exercise. The workday's almost over and we've almost got a gold, so I'm not really worried about how she's doing. And we can't even interrogate someone, so we're not going to be able to get a promotion even if we do get all the way up in this. What's it called? Like in the bar, the progress bar. Oh, also, I wanted to mention in case you notice any differences in her clothes are a result of the patch. So um, I'm actually filming a couple weeks ahead. So just before this, the game update, the anniversary game update came out, and she was naked. Everyone was naked. I lost all the CC on her, so I had to put it back on best to my memory. So if there's any differences, that's why. We invited Caleb over. We're making him move in with us because we could use him for fun and also for vampire training. So we are going to have Caleb move in with us, taking him away from his family. Actually, it looks like a lot of people moved out of that household when I wasn't looking. So MCCC did some work there. And then also, we want Caleb to break up with his wife because I don't want to feel bad about that. Oh, you know what else? The game update. Because I went in, I shouldn't have clicked in the game. Also, look at Caleb's family tree. It's huge. I shouldn't have clicked in. I ended up having to go around and re-add everybody to the family club, which was a huge inconvenience. It was just rough because it dumped out everyone but 8 members into the club. So I had to go back and have them all join, which was really annoying, but what you gonna do? So Caleb is breaking up with his wife. Oh, and also if anybody knows how to prevent those like the CC and stuff from having a problem, oh, and then she's drinking from his ex-wife. That girl's having a bad day. But if anyone knows how to prevent that, I would love to know because I cannot figure it out. I wonder if I shouldn't have clicked into the game. Maybe I should have just enabled mods and immediately exited. I'll have to try that next time. But I would hate for all my Sims to lose all their clothes and I have to redress them. That would be so annoying. So, anyway, Caleb. Caleb is sad. He's sad because he got divorced, even though he only just recently got married. And, it's too bad because you belong to us now, Caleb. You'll be happier here. In fact, you're more likely to complete your aspiration here rather than not under my control because you won't be doing anything if you're not under my control. I mean, you'll have babies and stuff, but you won't be working on anything. I think that's one of the annoying things too. I wish that they would, increase their careers and um, their skills and their aspirations stuff while you're not playing them. Or at least that you should be able to turn that on and off. Like, I understand people who don't want their Sims to be doing anything while they're not playing them, especially if you play without like aging on. But if you are playing with aging on, like, I want their family to, be doing things and be successful and all that stuff. So, gain money. I notice that if I don't give them money when I leave their household, they don't have money later. So that is, a bummer. But anyway, I'm just looking around at different things that she could want. We have a lot of options, but she needs some more PowerPoints. We're almost there though. We're like 3/4 of the way to, uh, is it Grandmaster? So I'm really excited about that. So excited. But we are going to switch gears here. And also, like I said, she wasn't in the club for some reason, but luckily it made her the leader of the club immediately. And she's going to flirt with Caleb. She is going to flirt with him, even though he's very sad because of his divorce. But she's like, you know what? You moved in here to train me. You know, I mean, she's basically as strong as him now, so I guess it doesn't really matter about that. But, she's like, we've known each other for a while. I'm a vampire, and you should want to be with a vampire anyway because you don't want to be with someone who is going to die. And then Leanne comes over and hugs him, and I'm like, Leanne, we were in the middle of our first kiss. The first kiss just happened with Leanne standing in between them. Actually, I think I forgot to mention, if you watch the earlier generations, you'll remember that Caleb dated Becca, and I think that is what I'm going to say is the reason why Caleb was so ready to drop everything for Luna is that he, remembers Becca very fondly and, they worked together in the science career and they really enjoyed each other's company until she passed away. So I think that he was very willing to help out her family. And that is why he was, so helpful. And so Luna is just romancing him a bit. They're going to woohoo. I'm never going to have them try for a baby because we don't have to have kids, like I said before, because this is the last generation. So, I am going to have them only ever woohoo if they have a baby with that 5% risky woohoo. Then that's just what happens. We'll have babies, but I'm not going to force it. So that is what is going on there. She is doing pretty good. I wanted them to train more, but they said they didn't have space. They could have gone outside, but they didn't. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because she is about to go to work. I didn't even realize, but she is. And so here she goes to work. So we are going to work. This is our third day now. And finally, we are no longer in training. So we are able to get our own case and our own, we'll finally be able to do that interrogation so that she can get a promotion. And actually, you know what I didn't realize is I don't even remember it saying that she got promoted, but she is already on level 3. I wonder if that's because she did well in school. Could that be a possibility that if you do well in school that you get to level 3 of the career? I just didn't even realize that that happened. I don't even remember her getting a promotion. Maybe I'll have to go back and rewatch my, footage from that, but it's just so weird that I didn't even notice. And I feel like I haven't noticed in the past as well. Anyway, she just took a drink from her coworker. That's, forcibly drinking someone's blood in the middle of a police station is totally not going to get you in trouble. So she is getting a case assignment and then going to fill up the board here before we go to the crime scene to collect evidence. And since we're sun resistant, we don't really have to worry as much about that anymore, which is great. So here we are at the crime scene. And actually, I'm a little bummed because there is not a lot of evidence here. So I wish there was more because then we can get more clues. The more evidence we have, the more clues we get, and the more information we'll have about the sim that we are looking for, which is really important. So that was kind of a bummer. Also, this house is pretty cool. Look at that with the little balcony there. And then what else? Okay, so the TV, the fridge is missing. There's something missing in this bedroom as well, but we can only just like do one interaction with each of them. So I was a little disappointed by the lack of evidence because I want to solve the case well. I want her to do well. I want her to get promoted and work on her aspiration and get everything that she wants. Although I have to admit that it'll be a little sad because, the quicker she rises through the ranks, the quicker we'll almost be done with this Let's Play. So that is, bittersweet, I guess, because I really enjoyed playing with this family. And, we're still here. We're still have one generation left. But, I have plans for different family members after this with new Let's Plays. So that'll be good too. I'm really excited about that. But yes, it will be bittersweet to be wrapping up this family. We've already built all of Newcrest. There's a house everywhere in Newcrest, so here we are. And she is going to start analyzing the evidence as I get off my tangent here. So she is now analyzing the evidence that she got at the crime scene. She also has to cross-reference the police database. And somebody's always at the computer. Like I should add more computers here because there is just not enough computers in this police station because we need um I always need to reset people to get them off the computer, and then this other guy came over to sit at the computer and it's like walk away from the computer. It's mine. I need it. So we are going to add clues to the case map and analyze some more evidence. So that's good. And here she goes. It's kind of like the science career, the analyzing the evidence. Oh, and the hospital career, the doctor career. I see what they did there. So we're actually almost at gold for the day. And I didn't want to, I wanted to do the best we could with the evidence we have and get all of that onto the board, but I didn't want to issue the APB yet because the workday is starting to come to a close and I want to start off fresh the next day. So we'll gather all the evidence and get all our clues, and then tomorrow, quote unquote tomorrow in the sim world, whenever she next has work, she will go get the suspect, interrogate them, and all that stuff. So that's kind of our 2-day case plan. But, anyway, our chief died. He just dropped dead. I'm like, seriously, I cannot go like one episode without a sim dying on me. It's just not even my fault. This one is definitely not my fault. The fire at the Vittor house wasn't my fault either, let me tell you. But I mean, I guess that means we have more time to get clues because she can't leave work until the Grim Reaper finishes his job here. But the chief just dropped dead. He just died. He must have died of old age, but everyone is crying. And honestly, we don't have a lot of clues on the suspect, which is really disappointing because I'm worried about that. Because we didn't get a lot of clues at the crime scene, so that we don't have a lot of clues for when we go out and look for the sim. So I am a little worried in the next work day that we'll have some problems finding the sim. But, anyway, um, our boss is still dying. The Grim Reaper isn't doing anything. We're gonna have to reset him. The Grim Reaper is just standing outside there, not doing anything. I don't know what has been up with you, Grim Reaper, but you have not been doing your job lately, and I don't appreciate it. So, we're resetting this guy. I wonder if that's like a bug because of all my mods. I hope not. He's taken a really long time to die. So, anyway, I'm going to finally give up and reset him, and then that is going to eject us from this lot. So, I reset the Grim Reaper hoping he would do something, but he's not, so here we go. So, we're back home, and she's sad because she just watched her boss die, which I mean, I guess that is a reason to be sad. I'm assuming that they were close enough if she's been working for a while now because she's gotten a couple of promotions. She has not gotten an interrogation, so she can't get promoted yet. And of course, she's at the gold check, so I'm like, come on. But anyway, we are going to have both Caleb and Luna take a little snacky snack, although Caleb gets upset about it because he's a guilty drinker. So, whatever. And what else? He's still thirsty. So we're gonna still have to um, do that. And she's going to ask Charlie if he will let her drink his blood. And then they're going to woohoo. Actually, I'm telling you, their needs are going down slower than I anticipated. But anyway, she's going to take a little drink there. He's dancing in front of the mirror. So here we go. And this is actually where we're going to wrap it up. I am going to take some things out of the club gathering because we don't need them and I don't want people to continue to do push ups outside our house. So there's that. And they are going to woohoo to get their fun up. Very nice. And that is where we are going to wrap up. So I'm thinking about drinking for more of The Sims, but anyway, um, that is where we're wrapping up. She had a good day at work. Hopefully, in the next one, we will be able to get that interrogation in and get that promotion. That'll be really exciting. Those windows are not on the same level. Oh man. Anyway, ignore that. There's Bonehilda and just her working as a police officer, getting in some exercise at the police station, and then training. She is definitely going to become a grand vampire really quickly, although then she has to survive for 20 days, so it is still going to take us quite a while to get her aspiration done. But we will continue to work on that and some other things in the next one.